Hi guys, it's Kit Lizzie, and guess what? We're gonna play The Sims. I actually built you something in The Sims today, because I like you, and I think we'll just watch it together. Alright, let's go. So I decided to build a tiny Gothic mansion. Um, I decided to build a tiny Gothic mansion in The Sims 4. It is technically a tiny house. I did have to do some sneaky stuff because I wanted it to look like a Gothic mansion from the outside. So I did the second floor and then I kind of just emptied it out. I deleted the floors. So it's like vaulted ceilings throughout the whole house, except for the bedroom. Mostly, like, kind of because it's a look, but mostly because I didn't have enough tiles to have an upstairs and have it be a tiny house. It would be like a very decently sized house if that was the case. Anyway, I think it came out pretty good. I struggled a lot in this video and I'm not 100% sure why. Maybe because it was a tiny house and I was trying to like do some sneaky stuff, but I had a lot of trouble with the roof. And I had a lot of trouble with clipping and other weird things, which happens with the roofing a lot, and it's just annoying. But you can see here, I'm deleting walls all over the place, I'm clicking wrong buttons, whatever. But as far as the outcome, I think it came out super cute and pretty much how I wanted it. Some of the things were a little weird, but I'll get to it when it comes up. I struggle a lot with what the shape of the house should be because it's a tiny house. You can see here, I really wanted the wraparound porch to work. I feel like the wraparound porch for like the Victorian Gothic mansions kind of part of the look. I thought that it would really show what it was supposed to be. But again, tiny houses have the tile counter on the outside as well. And I actually forgot to put a bathroom in this house the first time that I fully set it up. So you'll see where halfway through the floor plan, I have to delete half of the wraparound porch and add a bathroom. That's my bad. I completely forgot. I forget bathrooms in this game all the time. I think it's just because I don't like building them. They're boring to me, but I just don't think about them at all. Definitely had to put some cheats on for this one. I turned on more cheats for this than I needed, because I forgot that there were gravestones that come with vampire stuff. This build is a lot of vampire stuff, almost exclusively, I would say. And I just like that pack. I don't get to use it all that much. For a build like this, it's obviously perfect. I originally started this build really thinking it was just going to be Gothic. By the end of the build, though, it pretty much turned into a vampire's mansion, which it still came out pretty cool. I'm happy with what I did, but it definitely was set out to just be Gothic. But there's a full-fledged graveyard in the backyard, so I really think it took a turn for something different. So the outside of the house has pretty much come together. I'm fixing some of the weird holes that I was talking about that just kept happening to me. I really like the way that it looked. I think it looks super cute, and I feel like I achieved the thing that I was going for of making it look bigger on the outside than it is on the inside. I feel like it really captured the Gothic mansion look that I was going for, but it's tiny. It's the bare, like, I was pushing the tile count this entire video. I'm pretty sure it ended up being like 98 tiles or something, so it's not that tiny, but it counts for the game. And that's nice. It's nice to have a tiny house. You get a lot of cool stuff from Tiny Living. That's a really good pack. I would recommend it. I individually placed all these little roof pieces because I thought that they added a special something something. These lots are actually beautiful. If the lighting in Forgotten Hollow, that's the world that came with vampires where I'm building, if that world had better lighting, I would build here all the time because it's actually really beautiful, but it's just so gloomy. Kind of bums me out to build here. I started off the kitchen with the green cabinets because I love the green cabinets. I feel like they're super unique and I try to use them as much as I possibly can. But I end up changing it to the black and white swatch once I figure out the color scheme that I was going for a little bit better. I did place some furniture down before I started so that I could make sure that all the furniture fit in the house. I do that a lot. I decided I wanted to put the dining room in this little cutout area because I feel like in real life that's where I would want to entertain people. But I think that only 3 of these chairs are actually functional. So I place a lamp between 2 of them because I thought it looked cool. And again, I don't think that you'll actually be able to use all 4 chairs. Sorry if that is bothersome if you download this build, which it will be on the gallery. All my builds are on the gallery. This is what I'm talking about with like the roofing. It's so bad. And I feel like we all know about the roofing glitches if you're a builder in The Sims, but it's like plaguing to the game. It's difficult to play with. Just complaining, just voicing my complaints here. This is where I decide to go for some sort of lamp in the corner. Oh god, my video quality is really bad. My computer is having a hard time. I was kind of trying to do everything at the same time because it's with tiny houses, sometimes the layouts don't work out the way you want them to. So I was kind of trying to build all the rooms at the same time to make sure everything fit, just in case I had to move stuff around. I fixed this roof a little, but it's still not great. It's just not great. It looks good from the outside, I think, but the inside's iffy. Like, don't even try to view it from the top floor. Just go straight to that bottom floor. Just trust me on that one. It's not cute up there. So I fit the living room and the kitchen end up changing quite a bit when I have to add the bathroom. Take out all the windows in the kitchen, and I add a door to the living room and like move some stuff around. Because again, I forgot to add the bathroom. And then when I get rid of the deck, I have to add a new entrance out to the deck because you'll see, we're not there yet. We're not to the point where I had the crushing realization that I had forgotten a bathroom, one of the essential things. I also forgot a trash can until like the very last minute, but I did catch that one and I also added that one. So that's 2 for 2 for me remembering essential build things today. I tried to keep the interior pretty dark. I feel like that fit the vibe that I was going for because at this point, again, we've pretty much just fully committed to it being a vampire's house. It's not Gothic anymore. It's a vampire's house. I just smashed my hand into my desk. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. I added this statue to the living room because I feel like I wanted to make it just a little bit creepier and I wanted her like hovering over you while you sit on the couch. Very dramatic. I changed around this room. I tried to change around this room, but I just don't think it worked any other way better. I ended up sizing down a bedside table to put next to it because none of the bedside tables in this game are small enough to fit here. I don't think any actually are. So I sized one down and it worked. And then when I add the bathroom, I get a little corridor for a dresser to go through. So there I am sizing that down. The tapestry doesn't make the cut. This is the moment that I realized that I didn't have a bathroom and I had to start deleting tiles. So I trim off the front of the porch. I leave the roof pieces the way that they were, just smaller, so that they don't jut out from the house, but it kind of keeps that roof line that I like, which kind of keeps the look of the Gothic mansion without it being actually there, using the tiles up. And again, we have a big backyard and there's no problem with that with the tiny house. So if you wanted to, you could kind of redo the backyard and make it more livable space. And then it would be much easier to have, like if you had your dining table outside, you could use that space for something else. You can do a lot of that in The Sims. This is where I move everything around because I wanted to get a deck because as of right now, that patio is not actually accessible from anywhere, which kind of defeats the purpose. So I add a door and there's a staircase from over there that you can get off of it from into the backyard. I changed the entire color scheme of the living room around purely based on this rug because I never use this rug, but I especially never use that swatch because I don't use purple all that much, but I really like the way that it came out and I think it's very cute. I also added an easel because I feel like that's one hobby that I could kind of see a vampire just having if you decided to live here and play with vampires, but also having an easel is so convenient for any sim that you could have living in this house. It's like the quickest way to make money. This is the Forsaken bathroom that I completely forgot about and had to add in later, angrily mumbling to myself about how I couldn't believe I forgot a bathroom. It ended up looking pretty cute though. I sized down this rug like all the way, and that looked cute because it's like weathered. I think this is when I start doing some of the landscaping outside, maybe. I did quite a bit of terrain paint on this lot. Um, oh, oh, okay. That was weird. I'm not good enough at this YouTube thing yet to have technical difficulties. This is so hard for me. Whatever. I think we're figured out now. My game has come back. Let's get back into the game. Okay, here we go. So, no. I'm doing the backyard. I fully committed to the vampire thing here. This is when I really lost it. You could say she's out of the building because, again, I was fully thinking this is going to just be a Gothic mansion. It's a vampire's house now. I fill the backyard with graveyards. Place would be so haunted. This is like a burial ground. So, I don't know. I don't know what the storyline you'd want to go for here is, because if they're actually a vampire and they're, you could say, killing these people, killing these other Sims, I don't know if they would really bury them. I don't know if that's the most logical thing to assume that a vampire would do with their victims. I feel like that's kind of respectful to like bury someone, give them a nice little headstone and everything. The view is lovely that they're overlooking for eternity. So I don't know. Maybe you could play nicer and say that this is like, this home has been in your Sims family for years and now they're just stay there forever. I don't know. It could happen. Guess what I'm saying is you don't have to necessarily play this game as mean as I play it. You can play nicer, I guess. I feel like with The Sims 4, it gets so dry because it's so vanilla. You know what I mean? If you played the other Sims games, you know what I mean. Sims 1 and 2 were like risque, but Sims 4 is pretty vanilla, so I don't know. I did add the chess table out here to the garden because I kind of thought it was funny that two vampires would like sit outside and have a nice afternoon playing chess like in their graveyard. I don't know, maybe it was funnier in the moment. I did all the landscaping too. I added a lot of those dead trees. Oh, see, this is where I remember the trash can. I added a lot of dead trees because I wanted to really look like it was in a forest. I think we're coming to the end of the build here. I got most of it done already. Yep. So I added it to the gallery. My gallery name is actually Kristen888, I believe. Maybe it's 48, 8888. Anyway, it's been a pleasure. I really hope you enjoyed this build. I hope you're enjoying this YouTube channel. I am. I'm really liking making videos and I'm going to keep doing it. So if you enjoyed it and you want to see me do more stuff, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you feel like doing. And I hope you guys are having a really good day and a really good week. And I hope it just gets better. I hope you eat some good food, pet a cute dog. Just have a really good one. Okay. Have a good night. Bye.